little tunic there, fully working belt. You've got the fully working bow and arrow as well. Everything about this has been designed for little boys to play with. That's what's wonderful, and little girls, to be fair. 206997, and of course, Robin Hood robbed from the rich to give to the poor. So maybe you can teach your children stories. He's a bit of a bandit, isn't he? Maybe the policeman can be after Robin Hood, but he won't catch him, because Robin Hood is robbing from the rich to give to the poor. 206997 is your item number. £24.99 is your price. Now, our next bear is Florence, and she's adorable because in her bag she possesses 3 bandages. 3 little bandages for your little one to maybe there's a poorly bear that needs to go to the hospital, and Florence is going to look after him and bandage up his paw or bandage up his foot or his head. Maybe she's going to bandage somebody from the armed services, whatever your kids role play with. I just think it's wonderful. Maybe she's just going to be company for somebody that has to spend some time in hospital, or maybe somebody's poorly, or somebody that wants to be a nurse. And I love the little lamp there as well. 206994, brand new today at £22.99. But the Beefeater's going mad. The attention to detail on this is absolutely divine. 24 beautiful ribbons cascade around this wonderful Tudor hat. You've got the ruffle, 1.5 metres of grosgrain ribbon ruffle with a little lace that has been sewn on that. Each bear hand sewn, each seam double sewn as well for strength, fully articulated, and every bear has a tail with their front forwarding ears so that they can all wear a beautiful hat, and maybe they can swap outfits, so you can have a mix and match. And then you can guess, you can play wonderful, wonderful role-playing games. 207001 is your item number for the Beefeater, and all the information with the bears as well. That's a brilliant. Have you seen the price on this? £19.99. That's an extraordinary price that we've managed to secure, and a beautiful way to perhaps get your first of your collection of Great British teddy bears, because you won't stop at one, I guarantee. And then, Roger, to say we're busy, it's a massive understatement. He comes in a beautiful presentation box. The official Bomber Command bear, approaching a quarter of the stock, has already gone, and you've only seen him for a couple of minutes. 207032 is your item number. He has his belt, he's got his goggles, he's got his hat, he's got his fabulous jacket that keeps him warm. Remember, when he goes into the bombers, they go down to -40 degrees, so he has to keep really, really warm. 207032. A brave hero bear there for just £24.99. You're saving £8, a fabulous price to pay there. Now, we do have 2 ways for you to order. If you've missed the bears and just joined us, it's lovely having your company. You're watching Ideal World. We've got the Great British Teddy Bear Company here with us. We're so proud and privileged. Paul Jessop's here, artist and creative director of the company, and I'm going to grill him a little bit more in a second. But before I do, go and visit us online. You can see all of the bears that we've got. But we're going to go back to our fabulous Royal Diamond Jubilee bear. But I want to give just go back to some of the history. Now, Paul, how did the company all start? How did you get into teddy bears?
I was illustrating teddy bears at college. I've always liked playing with teddy bears.
Yeah.
My mum was making clothes.
Do you remember your first bear?
Yeah, I remember having bears growing up. I think I shared a lot of my bears with my sister anyway. There was a toy box full of bears. We'd get all the bears out and we changed clothes and dressed them up. And if there was anything we wanted, then Mum would always make us a new outfit or a new hat. She was a genius with a needle and cotton, so there wasn't anything she couldn't do.
Now, how are these bears made? Because even though they're incredibly, I think, affordably priced, they've all been handmade, haven't they?
Yeah, well, we're not a greedy company. We're a company that wants to develop a brand, and we want to share our brand with people. We believe that that's going to be the success of us as a company, that people that buy bears now will have children that they'll give those bears to, that will buy bears in 60, 70 years' time. And if you want to share something with everyone, you have to make it affordable. That isn't to say that they're not made to the highest standards.
They're fully articulated, aren't they?
Every single arm and leg moves on revolving joints. Everything's toy safety tested to exceed toy safety standards.
Ages 3+.
Ages 3+. The age on the bears isn't actually because of the accessories, it's because of the fur pile.
OK, now tell us a little bit about the fur, because this is incredibly special, isn't it?
Yeah, when I was looking for the bear originally, I looked at so many different furs, and I'm so particular about detail, as you can probably see. And I wanted a bear that looked like it had already been loved, that looked like it had been handed down.
Like a vintage bear.
Yeah, I wanted that old-fashioned
Yeah.
little Ted bear. So we experimented with different furs, and in the end, our creators helped us work out a system of rolling the fur one way, then rolling it another way under these giant high-pressured drums, and that creates that curl. Then you can see not every curl is the same. I think these two are fairly similar.
They are quite similar,
This
actually.
Roger's very curly.
Yeah, he's got curly hair, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But actually, it makes him a little bit more masculine.
It's strange because as soon as you put the clothes on, every bear's to the same pattern, but they're made by different people.
Yeah.
You put the dress on the bear, and they look like little girls.
Oh, sorry, I've just got to interrupt you because we are going crazy on those phone lines. 55% of Her Majesty has now sold. This is the Diamond Jubilee Queen Elizabeth bear. Just tell us about the outfit that she's wearing quickly. So I've got to
We didn't want to
digress 'cause
copy
we're
an
selling
outfit
out.
that we've already seen the Queen in, so we chose a Queen-style dress, which has got the split cuff and the pearl effect buttons. We've pleated the skirt. This is a very laborious process because this isn't a full-size dress.
No.
It's made the same way as a full-size dress. It's got a pretty pink sash with the Brunswick star, and on the middle of the star
It's
it actually
quite
reads...
weighty as well.
Yeah, it's a die-cast star, which is on a safety catch there. On the middle of the star, it actually says the Order of the Great British Teddy Bear.
Wow.
So you go right to the minutest detail. For the tiara, we chose a tiara rather than the crown. We do make another Queen bear that's available on your website
Yep.
with the full coronation crown.
Is that one?
Yeah, this one here. But this one we wanted to make it soft and round and pretty. And this is the
This is a piece
Duchess
of jewellery,
Vladimir
isn't it?
tiara. Yeah, it's made of 147 zircon stones, gold-plated tiara, and this was given to the Queen by the Queen Mother. So
Wow.
if you look online at the Queen's jewellery collection, you'll see that tiara there.
I just think they're absolutely exquisite.
It's a pretty bear, isn't it?
It's
That
a
one's very pretty
beautiful
bear.
bear. You know, I'm looking and I'm thinking, OK, which one am I going to get for my niece next? Oh,
Yeah.
she's lovely.
It's like before and after. This is when she was crowned.
And this is
This is
for
when she celebrates the Diamond
the
Jubilee.
Diamond Jubilee. Absolutely beautiful. Now, you can go and order online for the other bears that we've got. Does her crown come off?
Yes, this crown is actually moulded in a safety acrylic, but each of the jewels are hand set. This is a replica of the coronation crown. It's got that famous India Star diamond.
And the ermine.
The ermine, which we've not painted that in, that's done with little beads.
Unbelievable. And that's on our website, so do go and visit there. But we've got to come back to the Diamond Jubilee bear, because I have to say, she is going crazy. Almost 2/3 of the entire stock of the Diamond Jubilee Queen Elizabeth bear has now gone. She comes in the presentation case as well. Now,
That's not in the shop anywhere in the world.
is it not?
The reason there's only 2 here is because there's 2 here. Everything else is waiting to be sent off to Ideal World
Seriously?
Shopping. Yeah, you're the first to see them.
These are a TV exclusive. If you're sitting there thinking, do I want one, don't I want one, you better be quick, because we are rapidly running out of stock. 2/3 of the entire stock of Queen Elizabeth Diamond Jubilee bear has, no, 70% gone.
Great if a baby's born this year as well, just to commemorate. We've done other commemorative bears, and if there is a child born this year, it's lovely. If you've got
Isn't it
friends
fabulous?
abroad,
Yeah.
it's great.
It's great for a birth gift, for maybe for a christening gift, maybe for a birthday gift too, because of course 2012, maybe you've got a little girl that's, maybe it's her 13th birthday, 18th birthday, 21st birthday, 40th, it doesn't matter how old you are, maybe you were born in the year that the Queen was coronated.
It's a beautiful, and it's got 2012 embroidered into the dress as well. We did a Catherine bear, which you also have on your website as well, which has a different tiara. So you can see that we're not just replicating toys.
Oh,
and,
I love it.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
love
one.
it. We've got so many
I
more
know.
to show you as the time goes
We'll come
by.
back.
Absolutely. I've got to go back to Roger, because this is a bear that is incredibly special. Tell us a little about Roger.
Bomber Command Memorial Foundation, who work with Armed Forces, asked us to make a very special bear for them. We're honoured to be involved in this. It's to commemorate a memorial that's being erected in Green Park later on this year. There's going to be a flyby of Lancaster Bombers that are dropping 3 million poppies over the city of London. It's going to be a huge event. The Irving jacket's a copy of the famous jacket designed by Leslie Irving to keep the pilots warm in their -40-degree cockpits. There's lots of history about it in the swing tag there. My grandfather used to load the bombs onto the Lancaster Bombers.
Did he seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. So this is something
that so many people are associated with.